I know, and you know, and we know that creepy slow-mo Joe, he already cutting up. And I just want to just take it. You know how your dog take a poo somewhere they not supposed to. And I don't know about y'all, but we were growing up. Dog take a poo they not supposed to. You catch them, you grab a head, and you mush it in the poo, and say, "Don't you do that no more." And you mush it in there, and they never do it again. They never poo right in that spot. They literally don't even walk in that spot anymore. But I want to rub all these liberals' face in the poo who voted for Joe Biden, because he ain't even 2 days deep, and he already violating his own executive orders. This is what happens to you when you virtue signal, and you don't mean nothing that you're talking about. You just saying stuff because they told you to say stuff, and you end up breaking your own law because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Follow me, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, to the Tatum Report. On the Tatum Report, we got it all. We got it all right here for you. Right here for you. TatumReport.com, TatumReport.com. If y'all not subscribed to TatumReport.com, you missing out on all the great news. If God put it on your heart, hit this donate button. Donate to help us on the Tatum Report. So, TatumReport.com, busted. Joe Biden signed an executive order demanding that everybody has to wear a mask on federal land, right? Federal land. You got to wear a mask. Mandated through executive orders. And guess what your boy Joe was doing? He wasn't wearing a mask on federal land the day he signed the executive order. Now, if this was Donald Trump, y'all know that they be all up and down cussing him out and saying he's a terrorist to this country because he won't even follow his law. He's such a liar. He lies about everything. Okay, let's listen to Joe Biden's his press secretary, which she's super trash. Super trash. When your press secretary says, they're not supposed to be speaking. Just basic speaking etiquette. You're not supposed to go, you don't know what you're talking about. You shouldn't be a press secretary. You shouldn't be speaking at all. But let's watch it. And this video is on the Tatum Report YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the Tatum Report YouTube channel, you and Hunter Biden must be getting down and dirty smoking that crack. I'm just kidding. Don't get in your feelings. Let's go.
Go ahead.
Why weren't President Biden and all members of the Biden family masked at all times on federal lands last night if he signed an executive order that mandates masks on federal lands at all times?
That's a good question, young man. Why is Joe Biden not wearing a mask on federal land at all times when he signed an executive order telling you to wear a mask on federal land at all times or else? Come on, brother. Good question.
At the inaugural
Memorial, yes.
I think, Steve, he was celebrating an evening of a historic day in our country, and certainly he signed the mask mandate because it's a way to send a message to the American public about the importance of wearing masks, how it can save tens of thousands of lives. We take a number of COVID precautions, as you know, here in terms of testing.
Oh no, don't even finish. Don't even finish. You already you fired day one. Day one. This is the first or second day. You said didn't explain why Joe Biden don't have a mask on. Oh, he was celebrating. So if you are celebrating, then you don't have to wear a mask. For thee, but not for me. Joe Biden is totally fine. He signs an executive order demanding. He come on a thing. Where my mask at? He come on a thing. He put the you need to wear a mask as an example of leadership. See, I have my mask on right now because I'm a leader, unlike Trump. He ain't wear a mask. I thought you was a leader and you were leading by example and you ain't got no mask on. Finish, young lady, because you fired. You already fired. Take her off here. Matter of fact, keep on here so I can use this to all my friends and family members that voted for Joe Biden.
Social distancing, mask wearing ourselves as we do every single day, but I don't know that I have more for you on it than that.
But as Joe Biden often talks about, it is not just important the example of power, but the power of our example. Was that a good example for people who are watching who might not pay attention normally?
Give him a round of applause. That's a good question. I thought they weren't going to even challenge Joe Biden them. Good question, whoever that is.
Well, Steve, I think the power of his example is also the message he sends by signing 25 executive orders, including almost half of them related to COVID. The requirements that we're all under every single day here to ensure we're sending that message to the public. Yesterday was a historic moment in our history. He was inaugurated as President of the United States. He was surrounded by his family. We take a number of precautions, but I think we have bigger issues to worry about at this moment in time.
Woosah. These people are, you know what? I'm going to be honest, y'all. A part of me is a little bit happy because I'm glad that the world can see how bad these people really are. We have been saying it for 4 or 5 years, and Donald Trump fought his rear end off, and they ridiculed him, they criticized him, and now here is your leadership that you wanted. And look at how incompetent they are. They said that COVID is the worst pandemic in history, that is killing all kinds of people every day, all day. And it's such a shame Donald Trump has blood on his hands because he refused to wear a mask. He's not an example of a leader. We finally have a leader in Joe Biden. He signs an executive order that demands that you have to wear a mask on federal land. Every one of you have to wear a mask on federal land. But because he's celebrating with his family, they don't have to wear a mask, and they got bigger fish to fry. I guess COVID and you getting infected and dying thousands a day, y'all got bigger fish to fry. Let her say it again just for the people in the back who probably didn't hear it. They didn't have their hearing aids in. Put your hearing aid in and listen to this lady say that they got bigger fish to fry than setting an example for COVID when they bludgeoned Trump over his behavior.
The requirements that we're all under every single day here to ensure we're sending that message to the public. Yesterday was a historic moment in our history. He was inaugurated as President of the United States. He was surrounded by his family. We take a number of precautions, but I think we have bigger issues to worry about at this moment in time.
I'm just going to let that marinate real quick. Is it marinating? Bigger fish to fry. Bigger fish to fry than COVID.